residents picking up the pieces after Idalia made landfall in the Big Bend area of Florida. It did so as a Category 3 hurricane, and boy, did it leave a trail of destruction.
The storm impacting other states with areas underwater in the Carolinas after heavy rain. We have team coverage at noon on the aftermath of Idalia, including a fire that broke out during the storm in Hernando County.
Local 10 News reporter Andrew Perez is joining us live from Hernando Beach right now this midday.
He has a look at the devastation. Andrew.
Yeah, you normally don't think about a firefight when you're talking about a hurricane, but this was a massive fire. Residents actually got involved. Take a look. They grabbed their own water hoses. Several walked up to this home right here. You can see it's completely gutted right now. Spent about 3 hours trying to keep the embers from getting out of control, trying to keep the fire away. I want to go ahead and send you to some video, though, because this was a massive fire, fully engulfed. Fortunately, nobody was home at the time, this home, but the big concern was the wind throwing all those embers around toward other homes nearby in Hernando Beach. Neighbors who did not evacuate, they called 911 for help, but we're told that they were told rather that nobody was coming because the road leading to this community, it was completely flooded. It was impassable. So the next door neighbor, who wasn't even here at the time, he did evacuate a little bit further north to Homosassa Springs. He actually hopped on his own airboat during the storm. He made it all the way down here. He jumped up onto the flooded road with that airboat, and alongside his neighbors started dousing the flames for about 3 hours, just trying to keep it all back. He said there were moments that the storm got pretty intense, but he was worried for his neighbors who stayed behind. He says, of course, he was worried for his own home right next door and also the homes in the area as well. This is a very tight-knit community where everybody pretty much knows everybody else. So once the fire started, word got around, and Nevin Jenkins says he was securing his office when he got that call from his wife and came.
I said, is the fire department on the way? She said, no, they can't come because the water's too deep. So we hooked up the airboat and we came.
What were the conditions like trying to get here on the airboat?
It was ugly.
You weren't worried?
It was a little ugly. No, I rode right up in the marsh along the coast. They wouldn't let us in, so we had to put in up at SunWest Mine.
Another thing to mention, this was only one of several firefights, some of which we saw for ourselves out here in Pasco and Hernando counties during the storm. Crews were eventually able to respond here as well to get this under control. Neighbors believe, if you take a look over to the right, that the fire might have actually started from a refrigerator in the back that short-circuited with all of the rising water. This was an area where we saw some major storm surge, so many actually turned off their power as well, just as a precaution. Just an incredible story. That's the latest, though, here in Hernando Beach. I'm Andrew Perez, Local 10 News.